Just last week Sony revealed the DualSense controller for the PS5. And now there are some more details about the upcoming PlayStation 5 console itself. As reported by Bloomberg, according to internal sources at Sony, the company will aim for smaller production numbers this year. It is said that only 5 to 6 million units will be produced until March 2021, which is almost 2 million units less than the PS4 sold in its first quarter after its launch back in 2013. The reduction in expected production volume is primarily caused by a scarcity of hardware components. In this case, specifically the DRAM and NAND flash memory components, which is especially in high demand for the production of smartphones. According to developers who have been making PS5 games, the console could even cost consumers in a range between $499 and $549 US. Damien Thong, an analyst from Macquarie Capital, believes that both PS5 and the Xbox Series X will be available for $450 US at launch, even if this would mean that Sony and Microsoft have to sell their consoles at a loss. Now moving on to the release date. Bloomberg writes that Sony is closely following Microsoft's moves and says that as long as Microsoft doesn't delay the release of the Xbox Series X, Sony will also stick to the holiday 2020 window. At the moment, Sony is selling the base model PS4 for $300 and the PS4 Pro for $400 without considering any discounts. The report writes that Sony may cut these prices around the time of the PS5 launch to stimulate new subscribers for PlayStation Plus and their PlayStation Now streaming service. And that seems to be right, since Sony's Chief Executive Officer Kenichiro Yoshida stated the company is aiming for an increase in recurring revenue rather than one-time hardware purchases. Of course, no price is officially confirmed by Sony yet. In any case, we probably have to wait a bit longer, possibly until June, until we get any specific PlayStation 5 price details. Let me know in the comments at what price you would buy the PS5, and subscribe to my channel to get more updates on the next generation consoles and games.